What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 12/14/2025. We are doing our 24-25 Panini Prizm basketball 5-box mega box break number 1. All right, who's got who in the break? Dennis J has the Hawks and Len H has the Celtics. Dennis J has the Nets and Coral M has the Hornets. Joe W the Bulls, Coral M the Cavs, Brian M the Mavericks, Coral M Nuggets, Pistons, Warriors, Rockets. Dennis J Pacers and Clippers. Brian M with the Lakers. Jerry M has the Grizzlies. Coral M has the Heat. Dennis J Bucks, T-Wolves, and Pelicans. Coral with the Knicks and Thunder. Jerry M has the Magic. Dennis J has the Sixers and Suns. Tom S with the Blazers. Dennis J with the Kings. Jared P has the Spurs. Robin S with the Raptors. Dennis J, Utah, and the Wizards. Okay, all cards shipped just like every one of our breaks, guys. Hits are going to be any autos, if we do pull relics, or any of the red ice prisms that are exclusive to this mega box. All right. So, we're at least looking at, what, 14 times 6? A whole bunch of hits. Out of here. Let me get my sleeves going. Guys, I do have a select mega box, and I will be listing more basketball this week. I'm trying to get all of this done. That's been on the site. All right, here we go. 40% off all the breaks you see listed. Using SBB 40 off. Guys, Allen and Ginter in Archives, 25% off. 25% off Allen and Ginter and Archives tonight. It expires. So if you don't want to jump in any of this and you're looking for newer stuff, there you go. Get those numbers down. We'll get those ripped. '49ers do well. My Chargers knocking the Chiefs out. Great there. All right. There's all our beautiful packs. Let's take a look inside. Logo Fractor down to 10. Numbered cards, the red prisms, all going to come to you as hits. Every other card will be shipped also. But those are the ones that are going to be encased. And if we get any autos or anything like that. Alright, there's box 1. going on, Dennis? How are you, buddy? All right, last box opening up here. And last pack to be open. All right, here we go. Good luck, guys. Let's see what we get. We got stuff here. All right, here we go. Let's get some focus. Here we go. We got Carmelo kicking it off. All right, so Carmelo kicking it off. All right, a couple of reds here. Let's see. Yes, it is. All right, back-to-back Boston. So these red ice are the exclusives. So we got Baylor Shireman and Larry Bird going to Boston and Len H. All right. Ooh, how about an Alexander? Ooh, yes, Alexander Sarr. Let's get that one sleeved up right away. I'm going to sleeve all the reds up at the end. But let's get Sarr right away. Dennis, there you go, buddy. Stephen Castle insert. Got a rainbow of Donovan Mitchell, or silver, whatever you want to call it. All right, let's see here. Vince Carter, Alfin Sengun, Zachary Rasasher, Bobby Clintman. Not bad, we're getting rookies. I don't like how every other card's turned around, though. All right, Ryan Dunn and Allen Iverson. This one's a red shimmer. And that one's numbered to 75. 52 out of 75. That one is going to Coral and the Pistons. Let's clean that one up. Put it away. First numbered card coming out. Not bad. Alright, grab our next stack here. We have an Impact Green. Jalen Tyson, not numbered. All right, here comes some more. Dylan Jones. And you got Johnny Furphy, rookie. Dylan Jones, rookie, like I said. A silver of Kyle Lowry. Reed Shepard insert. All right, bunch here turned around. Ooh, we got a Luka here attached to it. Luka Global Reach. All right, Rasheed Wallace. Ron Holland, the second rookie. And Tajane Salon, rookie. All right, so that's box one. Not bad at all. All right, move on to box two here. Put these there. We'll sleeve them at the end. All right, Carmelo, cracked iced red. Cam Spencer, rookie for Memphis. Damian Lillard, silver. White chocolate, Jason Williams. Jeremiah Grant. Antonio Reeves, rookie. And then we got a Missy rookie insert. Stephen Castle, base rookie. Okay, John Collins. And Nikola Vucevic. Color match there. You got a rookie green of Deron Holmes II. Ooh, we got like a teal coming here. So we got a Dennis Rodman color match for the Bulls. Nice there. That's going to Joe. Jason Tyson. And how about a Zion teal? Almost a color match, I guess. It's more a Charlotte than New Orleans, but 225 Zion going to the Pelicans. That's Dennis J getting that one. Let's get a gold. Let's get some low numbered. Single digits. Not even single. How about double digits? We got Vucevic again. We got Jason Williams again. We got the same cut again. Jeremiah Grant. And Zach Edey insert. All right, Sengun. Vince Carter. And that'll do it for box two. Yes, the worm. All right. Box three. Michael Porter Jr. Grayson Allen. Tristan De Silva, silver. Donovan Klingman. All right, Jamal Murray. Sadiq Bey. Domantas Sabonis. And how about a Deep Space Alexander Sarr insert? All right, Cam Reddish. Trae Young. Tyrese Maxey insert. Tyler Hero. We got Cade Cunningham. All right, Chris Levert. Caris Levert. Ryu Hachimura. Mark Williams. Jared McLean. Giannis. Joel Embiid. And we got a Jalen Tyson Emergent. Okay, we didn't get a color in that one, right? We got a color in every one so far. The other two, I did not see. I saw a couple silvers. And again, everything will ship like always, guys. All right, Luka. Risa Sher. And Sengun again. Feels like something stuck there. It is. Donovan Mitchell. All right, couple stuck here. Allen Iverson and Johnny Furphy. Ryan Dunn rookie for the Suns. All right, not seeing anything else there. All right, we got Dylan Jones rookie. And Rashid again. Cody Williams. Can we find an auto? Saloon. Ron Holland the second. We got an Al Horford silver. This one's going to be a 75. Andre Drummond, Mr. Drummond. 70 out of 75. All right. All stuck again. There we go. All right. Kane. Here we go. Steve Nash. G.G. Jackson the second. Reed Shepard. Kyle Filipowski. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. All right, last box. Can we pull something big? All right. Here we go. Norman Powell. Malachi Branham. You got Dalton Connect 4. How about the Admiral? David Robinson. And Oso Ighodaro. All right. We've got a D'Angelo Russell to 75 for the Lakers. LA Lakers is Brian M. All right. Let's see through here. Make sure didn't miss anything. Okay. All right, we got Julius Erving, Dr. J, Cameron Johnson. We got a green. Salon, not numbered. Global Reach green. All right, Pacome Dadit. Derek Lively the second. Giannis on the global reach. We got a Shaq coming. So we got Keel Ware, or Kelly Ware, I should say, and then we got Shaq. Victor Wembanyama insert. Alright. They're all stuck here. We've got Charles Barkley, Anthony Black, and Daniel Gafford. And that'll do it. Alright, so now what I always like to do on camera is sleeve these up just in case you see some damage on them, so things like that, and to show that, hey, they're not running around and folded around and whatever. What else can we fill up, guys? A lot getting down to single digits, 40% off the prices you see. We could break whatever fills that you see on the thing there, plus the personals. If we run out of time tonight, I'm going to be live Monday, and if necessary, I'll be live Tuesday. What are we thinking? Boys of Summer is here. All of it's here. Score, Luminance, the Score Mega Boxes are here. Yeah, it's stuff slipping all over the place here. These are all upside down too. Awesome. Alright, what else we got going on, guys? How was your weekend? I'm like closing out a weekend with a couple of breaks. Whole stack of silvers in here, or base I should say, not silvers. All right, there. Keeping it going, boss. Keeping it going, Luke. We got the Aluminum Hobby. We got the Score Hobby. Archives and Allen and Ginter on the site. Try to do my best with the pricing that I can do, because shipping is getting ridiculous now. Alright, that's the last one there. Now, put them into hard holders. Going here. Yeah, I went to SmackDown Friday night with my son, my aunt, and my daughter. And then my son and I and my daughter watched Cena's last match last night, and the poor kid. I tried to prep him and told him that WWE doesn't let the retired wrestlers usually win, and I know Cena didn't want to win because he wanted to pass the torch, and I was trying to prep him that he's not going to win. Poor kid cried and cried. Made a tribute to him. Got a bunch of his cards. Had him in top loaders. He bought like one of those big, John Cena neck chains. And he had his cards in top loaders and asked me to punch holes in the top loader so he can hook the card to the chain so he can walk around to honor Cena and everything. It was kind of... And I know it's scripted and people make fun of people for liking it, but man, to watch my son invested in something and be upset and sucked at one point because I didn't know how to console him because he was just like so distraught, but it was interesting. But I was the same way. I was the same way when Tito Santana lost to Macho Man for the Intercontinental Champion. And the same when Macho Man hit Ricky the Dragon with the belt, or with the bell, I should say. couple more here, and we'll see what else we can fill tonight. All right, that'll do it, guys. Appreciate it. There's a basketball on the site, Select Mega, and I'm going to get more listed this week. Check it out.